When the truth was hard to see, you stood tall for you and me. Through the noise, you found the way, gave us hope for brighter days. You showed us faith can still be strong.
Ito naman yung maganda rin sa Facebook. Ito yung pinaka-substance ng buong ng Pasig. Kasi alam mo bakit? Ang dinaanan nito ay 3 bridges. Almost 4 bridges. Lahat nito dumaan sa tabi, sa ilalim ng 4 na bridges. Kaya yung maybe pwede natin ibigay yung award sa aking First Lady at kay President. Siya kasi ang nagtulak ng project nito. Ganito lang. Mahalin natin to. Yung binigay sa atin ating Pangulo at ating First Lady. Sila po ang nagbigay sa atin ito. Sana po mahalin natin to at pangalagaan.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, announcing the arrival of His Excellency, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., together with First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos.
No river in our country holds as great a cultural and historical significance as Pasig River. It is a witness to the ebb and flow of our history, transporting heroes during the birth of the Republic, the courage of patriots whose spirit was never broken in the watery dungeons of Fort Santiago. This river has served Manila as a lifeblood long before our generation was conceived. It has played the role in our nation's history in terms of commerce, in terms of transportation, a source of food and water.
Along the Pasig River, between the neoclassical Manila Post Office building and the green sanctuary of Arroceros Forest Park, lies a forgotten passage of the iconic river. Neglected, became an area of silence and danger for passers-by. No reason for tourists to come. Just a stretch of history waiting to be rescued.
But we are changing that. When we began this journey, I promised the First Lady and I would be fully supportive of the Pasig Bigyang Buhay Muli project.
The Pasig River Esplanade, Phase 4, is more than just a construction. It is part of the efforts, through the leadership of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., to breathe life back and relive the days when its banks were alive with beauty and vibrance. A continuation of phases 1 to 3, which have also been gaining higher film tourism value from our Filipino producer. This 530-meter stretch has been reborn with wide walkways where families can come together, bike lanes that open the river to safe and sustainable journeys, and commercial hubs that nurture local livelihood for micro, small, and medium enterprises.
This will create a safer, more beautiful and expansive area for public events, for gatherings, for leisurely walks.
Seamlessly, it links Phase 1A to the LRTA property, carrying us all the way to the City of Manila's last lung, the Arroceros Forest Park.
Let us witness the revitalization of our beloved Pasig River, a river that will look and feel like the famous waterways across the world.
Today, this once forgotten stretch has been transformed into a renewed corridor of history, culture, connection, and hope along the Pasig River. People may now conveniently access Fort Santiago all the way to Arroceros, where they can also appreciate nature's gifts.
Our mission is simple, but it is difficult. To bring back the river to its pristine state, make it a vibrant waterway once again, for life, for culture, and for mobility.
The government's effort on this project has also been noticed in the Asian region. The Pasig River Esplanade was chosen by the joint jury of the United Nations Habitat Regional Office for Asia Pacific in Fukuoka, Japan, to receive the 2025 Asian Townscape Award.
Ang dami-dami ng presidente ang nag-ambisyon at gumawa nito. Wala pong natuloy for almost 40 years na pinag-uusapan kung paano gagawin yung Pasig River. Sa panahon ng Presidente Marcos Jr., nangyari po itong katotohanan na ang Pasig River ay nagawa. sa kanyang panahon. Kasi po, nakatutok siya.
More than a walkway, it is now a hub of life, movement, and opportunity towards a bagong Pilipinas. Here, in the Phase 4 of the Pasig River Esplanade, the river story continues to come in full circle. Restored, reconnected, and reborn.
Dito rin po ang ating Speaker Boji D, at lahat ng mga ating kasama sa legislatura, the excellencies of the diplomatic corps, the honorable members of the cabinet that are here, and Manila City Mayor Isko Dumagoso, Asian Development Bank Country Director Mr. Andrew Jeffries, and of course, one of the driving forces behind all of these that we have seen, the First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos, fellow workers in government, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Every time we gather here by the Pasig River, we are reminded that progress does not always mean building something new. Sometimes, progress means bringing something beautiful back to life. 7 months, only 7 months after opening Phase 3 along Intramuros, we now see Phase 4 of the Pasig River Urban Development Project. This 530-meter stretch behind Manila Central Post Office all the way to Arroceros Park is being reborn into a vibrant riverside space featuring walkways, bike lanes, and commercial areas. This Phase 4 will connect seamlessly with Phase 1 of the project, creating a continuous riverside path that will link people, culture, and opportunity. Sikat na sikat ng pasyalan ng mga natapos na bahagi ng proyektong ito. Tingnan nyo po, sa Instagram, sa TikTok, sa Facebook, marami na pong nagpo-post na bumibisita rito. These are the perfect spots for everyone. For the foodies, there's a wide selection of classic Filipino merienda global flavors to satisfy all your cravings. For the health conscious, there are bike lanes and walkways ideal for running or cycling, or as demonstrated by my son, also skateboarding. For the romantic at heart, you can enjoy a sunset stroll hand in hand with your significant other. At kung wala pa siya, baka naman dito mo naman mahanap yung the one. But beyond the sights and sounds, this project is ultimately for everyone. So people can find time to relax, to feel refreshed in the middle of a bustling city, in the middle of a busy day. Just like in earlier phases, this portion is also open for the small and medium businesses to give them new ground to grow and to be part of this revitalized community. To ensure the welfare of the affected communities, we have safely relocated 63 informal settler families into their new homes in Naik, Cavite, where they can have better access to services and a chance to start afresh. This inclusive development is done with that purpose at heart. So as we continue to bring life back to Pasig River, we are also offering new ways to travel in a more sustainable way. Just 2 weeks ago, the DOST launched the MB Dalaray, the Philippines' first locally designed and fabricated electric ferry that can sail for up to 3 hours straight along the Pasig River. It will be fully operational by November. This marks a clear step towards clean mobility and reduced emissions. We are also exploring new technologies that will help clean the river. One example is one that we saw on the way here, the ClearBot, which is a solar-powered AI-enabled robotic vessel that supports our estero rangers and river warriors. This pilot initiative is being explored with the help of the Asian Development Bank and Clear Robotics. We don't stop there, though. Just this Friday, I had a very productive meeting with the Mayor of Manila, where we discussed key projects that will further transform the city. First is the planned conversion of the Intramuros Golf Course into an open green space, providing more breathing room in the heart of the city, while at the same time preserving the historic charm of Intramuros. There is also a plan to rehabilitate the Plaza Calderon, a cultural and historical landmark that sits just steps away from Pasig River. To make the area even more walkable, we will enhance the Loton Underpass to improve pedestrian access to the Esplanade and the entire riverside stretch. All these efforts are part of a larger vision to create a culturally rich urban environment where history, nature, and modern living come together seamlessly. This is yet more proof that when the national government, the private sector, LGUs, and the communities collaborate and work as one, great game-changing things will happen. There's much still to be done, but we're consistently moving, especially with the help of our most industrious and non-stop energizer bunny, the First Lady. Because of her vision and dedication, this Pasig Bigyang Buhay Muli project was named one of the recipients of the 2025 Asian Townscape Award by the UN Habitat for its sustainable urban development work. Congratulations. The First Lady does not like to be in the spotlight, but this is one of those moments where I really have to say thank you for your passion, for your drive, for your energy, for your industry. You inspire me and everybody else every day. Because she won't let us sleep. She's on the phone and says, come on, go get it done. What happened? What happened? To everyone involved, all our partners, our city officials, our workers on the ground, and every Filipino who believes in a better Pasig River, maraming salamat po. Let us keep this river flowing with hope, with life, and with pride. Mabuhay ang Ilog Pasig, mabuhay ang Bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President. His Excellency, please remain on stage as we invite First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos, Secretary Acuzar, DOT Secretary Frasco, DHSUD Secretary Aliling, MMDA Chairman Artes, and Mayor Moreno to join you on stage for the ceremonial pressing of the button and the finale of tonight's celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and together let us celebrate Phase 4 of the Pasig River Bigyang Buhay Muli project and the hope for a bagong Pilipinas in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.